part on this car is brand new, but this radiator already looking beat up.
Your face is beat up. Alright guys, I want to apologize before we get into this video. I don't have a Rode mic on my camera right at this second because I believe I left it in Missouri where I had nothing but issues with this car due to somebody not listening to me and breaking my rear middle lateral bolt going to my rear subframe, holding me back a long time in Missouri. You guys see here, I'm at my new Airbnb. And I got this whole entire house to myself. We got Lexi baby right here. Say hi, Lexi. Good girl. On the way to Colorado, or driving through Colorado, I should say, I hit a divot. I cracked my bumper to the point where these JDM fans decided to go wiggle wiggle. This one is bad also. So what I'm trying to do today, take out my radiator. I've already found the issue. Like I was saying a little while ago, lateral arms, those were replaced in Missouri. I'm not sure if I can get it under there, but I don't have my Rode mic on, so pretty sure I'll be able to get them at least. No, I don't think so. But anyways, I got new DCR rear load control arms. Now they are the older style with the pivot arm, not the bushing. Now there are new ones that he offers, and those ones have bushings. You can take a look. This is what I'm taking out of my radiator. This shit's disgusting. Yeah, so it was green at one point, but I think with all the sitting around that this motor did, it built up rust internally. And you know, obviously I've been driving a lot, and what do you think is going to happen to all the rust that's inside? It's going to stop flowing in the coolant. That's why I'm doing this maintenance now, and I'm glad I got a new radiator. My next step is probably a new intercooler, but I don't know exactly yet until I go ahead and pressurize it, or I just say fucking go ahead and buy a new intercooler. Ooh, look what I just found. That thing's loose too. I need new bolts. And I'm also taking the wheels off and cleaning them and just checking the suspension, seeing if everything's tight. You can see this is one of my wheels right here, and this is the other one. I just cleaned them up. They're looking fresh. But yeah, she definitely needs to be cleaned up. Look at the comparison. Those white wheels to that white wheel. Oh my God, so dirty. Basically everything I'm doing to that side, I'm doing this side while that drains. I guess real quick, I'm gonna show you guys. All I gotta do is take this bracket off and this bracket halfway off and turn it, because this bolt is already one to seize, so I'm not gonna break it and have to tap and drill it. This clamp down here came off no problem. The hose was actually seized on there, so I just gave it a little bit of heat, put like a pick down there, and now I can go ahead and take it off. Let's see. I'm trying to do this with one hand, just like that. Now it's off, we good. Alright, this is the reason my fan shook around. Just basically like a flat surface of a zip tie, and then goes through to the other side right there, and then goes through the housing, I guess we could call it, of this fan. It's a JDM fan. I just saw it online years ago and I thought it was cool. You know, it'd be slim, not have to take the intake manifold off, but this is what you get, you guys. After hitting a few X amount of bumps, there it is. So I'm gonna try to go ahead and repair it with JB Weld Quiksteel. We're gonna also use brake clean, and I got this at AutoZone for about $6.99, I believe. I'll leave the links in the description for these two things. My first step is to go ahead and try and remove these zip ties. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna try. Hopefully this fixes the issue just for the time being until my new Mishimoto radiator comes in. I think my Mishi is being delivered right now. I hope this is him. Oh, word. All right, buddy. Thank you. Yeah. Alright, so I want to quickly show you how to go ahead and remove the old, I don't know what you want to call this, zip tie. Let's just call it a zip tie because it looks like one and it acts like one. But all I'm doing is taking a pair of tweezers and trying to get into this area between to help spread it. Take a knife or a flathead, basically push on it and then pull, and then this piece will come off, and just like this you guys will have this, if you guys have JDM cams like I do. Now that those are off, we have to go ahead and clean this after we go ahead and empty it. So I have it standed up right there, and I have a pitcher of water. What I'm gonna do is open that valve down there fully and just pour clean water and let it flush. I'm also gonna be doing that to the thermostat. If all goes well, I'll get everything out of there. I haven't got to this yet since the radiator is out. I'm gonna go ahead and take that out after this is all taken care of, but I want to finish this. I found out where my leak is, and I have my radiator set up like this and a zip tie around the bottom hose, that way I can fill it up with this gallon of water. Set you up right there while I go ahead and back up my camera a little bit and fill it up with water. You'll see. You see it coming out? If you look right down here, it's pissing out right there. I thought it was actually coming out of a hole. This side, I don't see anything. That is definitely a hole that I can't really repair, but I'm gonna try. So I'm gonna hook up the hose here and push it down into that oil drain bucket, and I gotta go ahead and take this off with these, I believe 7 or 8 millimeter. So I'm gonna take that one out right there and that one right there, take that off, take the thermostat off, put it back on, and then put the hose up. Slide this on. That's pretty much how I'm gonna flush it right out. Use some brake parts cleaner, clean the shit out of it. Now you can see what I did here. I used these little pliers and I just put them in there and twisted just to break them free a little bit, because this is my main leak right here. I don't want to go ahead and fracture the whole thing or ruin it. I just want to go ahead and try to use either these or these to crimp it. Right? It doesn't look that bad. Just that little spot right here. Right there. It bends like nothing. Awesome. So I'm just crimping it. Now we're gonna do some fine detail to it. Basically bending it and crimping it. So pinch and curl. And I think that worked. Decided to try to fix it for the time being and give you guys a quick video. So that looks good. Alright, go ahead and take your Quiksteel. It's gonna take a little bit. Mix it up. You're gonna shove it in that area as far as you can. Both sides, and then we're gonna cover the top. Push it into the veins of the, oh well, the fins I should say. Mix up some more, top it off. just like that. This is where I'm at. Had the passenger side front headlight out, along with my oil and coolant catch can combo. I had to take that out, that way I could go ahead and clean, obviously. The inlet hose, you can see, is really, really milky. So I'm gonna take that off. I have checked my oil is good, but this stuff is just like caked in cake. I have flushed the housing of the thermostat, and it flushed out after I did about a gallon. It came out of this inlet hose. So I think we're good. I'm gonna tighten this screw and the other screw to the other side of this timing cover, but I'm gonna take it off first. But I'm gonna have to get another replacement right there. I do gotta go ahead and replace this hose clamp right here because it's stripping. I do want some T-bolt clamps, same clamps like this on my charge pipes, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and order a couple of those, well, 4 of those, 1, 2, 3, 4, because I already have 2 right there. Clean this, put this back. I have 1 more bolt that I gotta go ahead and put in. There's 1 down here, right behind that spot. There's 2 right here, and that's what holds it in. I gotta go ahead and tighten that back up. And this AN line, instead of actually having it loop that way, I'm gonna have it loop this way. That way I can keep all my oil in my engine instead of actually putting into this hose and right back into my coolant catch can combo. This is maintenance that needs to be done because I just took a 2,700 mile trip from Florida, and she needs to go right back to her original state. Alright, I have to show you guys something that I just realized. Now, there's a little lip in the back of this radiator. I realized that this should have been bucked up to the bottom. And there we go. They're back on there. But the thing is, I'm just curious whether or not that is gonna hold. That's where it was leaking. And you can see that I moved them down. That way that I don't have to worry about shaking around. I was thinking about going ahead and using regular zip ties, but I guess we're gonna see how these do. I do have my Mishimoto on its way. I just got to go ahead and figure out what I'm gonna do for fans, whether I'm gonna use these or what. But let's go ahead and put this back into the engine bay, just like that. I highly doubt my camera's gonna stay there long, but I knew my camera was gonna stay long. Gotta put this hose on, which is gonna be the lower radiator hose, and I'm gonna connect it to both of them and then tighten it. I do gotta go ahead and put the thermostat back in. I can't forget that. Alright, simply just put it like that. Line your housing up. Put your bolts in. Now this hose will go right there. That goes to my coolant overflow. And this will go right back on here. Go ahead and tighten those up, and I think I should be good to go ahead and add my fluids. One thing I cannot forget is this clip right here. This is my fan clip. So kept the fans in the same location, so this is easy plug and play. There we go, it's locked. There we go. She is looking fire. She's fire. She needs some TLC, but other than that, we got the Zackley cam gear cover right there. We got my AN lines that I gotta go ahead and tighten these right here, and that should be good. What do you guys think? You think it looks a lot better that way? This way, when I do boost, the oil pushes this way, it doesn't go into this line and fill up my oil catch can. But other than that, she is back together. Let's go ahead and add some fluids.
Early the next morning.
Go. Pop that off. I was getting it all over the place and I wasn't really doing anything. I'm gonna fill it up, this 1 gallon, and see if I have any leaks. So far, no leak, you guys. It's not peeing out. I guess it's round 2. Gallon number 2. Feels better too. Woo. My question is it leaking at all? Seems dry, you guys. That's what's up. I'm just gonna watch this and see if it starts bubbling, add coolant here and there. Doesn't feel like I have anything in there. So it definitely sucked it into the engine, into the water pump. Just gonna grab the other. Let's just do this. Hopefully this finishes it off. Yeah, she's a thirsty girl. Watch, she might even suck it up. Grab this hose down here. Let her warm up. I'm gonna get my AN fit in wrench and see if she, yeah, see they're loose. I gotta tighten those. And let her bubble for a few minutes and then take her for a ride. She's already getting warm. We'll see, she's getting hot. We'll probably just sit here and wait for this. Not leaking. That's what's up. That was what I was worried about, doing all this work and it not holding. They move around a little bit, but I'll figure it out. I don't know if I'm gonna go back to OEM shroud or keep these and just get new plastic hardware. But once she starts bubbling, I go ahead and cap it. But that catch can is looking bees right there, you guys. Cleaned up. See, she's bubbling. Lift this up once in a while. Get those bubbles. Let them get out. Because they're trapped in the engine somewhere. See, they're slowly coming out. Soon enough, that thermostat's gonna open and just gonna start cycling. It's starting, there it is. Cap it. Make sure it's really on there, you guys. It should lock right here. So she's sitting around 160. That was 31. I set it at 32. This one was at 31 also. I don't know what's going on with this one, but that was 10. What? That was in the back also. I'm gonna have to watch this over the next few days with my little gauge that's sitting right here. This little slime gauge that I have. I haven't looked at the air pressure in a while in all these wheels, and you know, I did come from Florida, so yeah. That was my stupidity. But I was just trying to get to Washington. It would help if I had power steering. But nope. Oh, we're good! Ah! Hopefully you guys like this video on how I repaired my aluminum radiator. If you guys like this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification button for whenever I upload, which is randomly, like you guys always hear from me at the end of the video. But yo, I'm in Washington State. And oh yeah, I want to let you guys know I'm trying to become the first to cross country by fully built, fully tucked, fully shaved, fully everything, you guys. Neon SRT4, 2003. And I think I can do it. What do you guys think? Leave a comment. Until next time, guys, be easy and stay tuned. Peace.